Good morning, all you red-blooded, hard-working American citizens. Welcome back to my table. So, if you noticed, I made some cool shirts. They definitely cost efficiency wise will be expensive, but you're donating towards a cause. But it takes me a long time to make these shirts with these mitts. So, to each their own. Other than that, I gotta set some so that way when people, if you want to help me canvas to get my petition signed, that's the first step, is you have to get the petition signed if I can run for all of you, not just a couple few. So try to make these videos short, but I spent my free time actually writing what's called the United States Compact. So this is a document that is in rough draft form. I would like your input because, that means we would be functioning in a democratic way. And I believe in the free republic for now. They're pulling it out from us right now. They tried. We got lucky. I'm saying it because it was just luck. Thank you, independents out there. Because since John Kasich, on his way out the door, he told me. He said, this state ain't Republican anymore. It's an independent. And that inspired me. So, United States Compact. Right here, we the people of the United States come together to form a greater independent union. Now, can anybody tell me how that's a conundrum right there? Independent union. But that means something, folks. If you would like to know, I'll tell you. So, right here, this is who we're up against. This is what we have to fight against. Or, I'm not trying to live forever, folks, but I'll tell anybody, good luck to all and to each their own. Good read. So then right below that, these are all the things that the people I was talking about are doing to us. Take your time and read it. Stop after each one and think to yourself, I had to go through something that kind of relates to that? Or do I know somebody that told me about it, like my coworker, or a family member, friend? Because you'll see. And there's a lot of them. So right here, is what we're going to work hard at to start fighting against it. I have not heard anybody come up with any logical way. We all know, if you read it slowly and try to understand. Think about it. Think about the words, think about what they mean, define them if you need to. That's what I do. I'm not a reader-writer. I'm a builder. But what the heck? These are the things I'm willing to go to Congress and fight for. It's a 6-year term. I will be a senator, which there's only 100 of them. And they get certain privileges that actually House of Representatives do. And I ain't trying to be a career politician, which is exactly why in here, guess what, folks? Democrats that I speak to, Republicans that I speak to, and independents that I've spoken to over the years, asking them about real things. This is what we all agree on. We, the people, insist term limits upon the legislative bodies set to. Now, I did some thinking for the U.S. House of Representatives. No more than 3 terms within and no more than 6 years combined. Because that's just how it is. You can't run, win 2 elections, drop out, and then run and win 2 more elections. Because if we leave it broad, then they'll be like, well, it doesn't say I couldn't do that. Like the bad people. So, U.S. senators, no more than 2 terms within and no more than 12 years combined. That's 2 terms. Same thing applies. You can't run for 1 term, then not run the next term or win, and then run again and have 2 terms. You gotta, because these people are terrible. They've been manipulating our Constitution for a long time, and that's why I say lawyers shouldn't be in the legislative branch. But I'm pretty sure that came with the original Constitution when they talk about the surname. Anyway, second one, we the people insist the removal of the executive order powers from the President of the United States. If you only knew even half of what the President can do with executive order, I believe that's not what we need in our country. There's a lot of other folks. I've heard a lot of them. That's why it's number 2. They need to get rid of that. And no person with or within our government or abroad shall be able to have such power over the citizens within these United States. That is definitely a safeguard for our children. To have that in our Constitution, folks. Because not our president can do shit like that. But nobody. What abroad means is I don't give a damn where. Everywhere. No person can have that type of control over us. I don't, So, third one that Democrats, Republicans, and Independents agree on. We, the people, insist the removal of all PAC, lobbyist, and elitist monies from our government. That's all of them. It's all governments. And therefore set the limits upon the contribution of government and public servants working within the government to be set to. So that's where I need help. Definitely. I don't know. I think individual contributions could go up, but not really the... So, yeah. We could raise some individual contributions, but you're only allowed to contribute up to that set amount once in an election cycle. And I say it can be up to $5,000 because right now it's about $3,200. So, but get rid of all this PAC money. The entities that give them the money are the ones that we are fighting against. So, check this out, folks. We, the people, insist all money, military, and weapons passed by our government shall not be given to any other country, corporation, business, or elitist unless the citizens of the United States has the opportunity to vote upon it. I don't care if they call it a war, folks. Finally, people are getting a clue about Ukraine. I hope most of you know that your money, what could go to our public school systems, could go to our even higher education systems. So that way college don't cost that much. It's ridiculous. But they're giving it to Ukraine to do with whatever. I'm tired of them taking my money and spending it that way. I don't. And I have a bunch of ideas to how we as states can control the federal government. It's thing. It's complex. So then the fifth one. We the people insist the United States government relinquish its powers back to the states. I'm a statesman. I love where I come from. But if we don't do... Well, if we keep on doing what we've been doing, it's only going to continue to get worse. So then I might not have to... I might have to leave. And it's because we just can't collectively come together. Honestly, I would move to Florida. Because I've been seeing what their state legislation's been doing, and I'm all for it. Not saying I'd vote for DeSantis, because I won't. I don't care. So, giving the citizens within these states the opportunity to control the societies that they live and work in. That work part matters. I'm a workers' rights kind of guy, and I've been beat up. I choose to. I don't play the quiet quit game. And I'm hoping that pays off for me, because I've worked at a lot of different spots. I've worked with a lot of different people. I've met a lot of different people in my state just because of the careers I picked. I've waited tables. I was on and off in between tables and working at factories in my local community. And I made it a point to work at different restaurants when I did that are kind of off the highway. So I met people from all over. And I know that when I was working for them, I was probably one of the best servers they ever had, based off of the circumstance. Unless you get those tables that hate black people, or hate anybody that ain't. Well, actually, more than likely them. But I don't want the hate here. Keep the hate on your side. When you come here, we're going to work hard. And we're going to focus on these things that everybody agrees on. So, good luck to all. To each their own. I hope you got something from this. This is what I want to do for you. But I need your help. Like, share, subscribe. If you can contribute, I'm running through PayPal. It'll be in, you know where to go.